Top 5 Tallest Persons of All Time. Let's find out how tall the tallest persons ever have been. Number 5, the fifth tallest person of all time is Vina Miliran. Vina was 251.4 centimeters or 8 feet 3 inches tall, and his weight was 171 kilograms or 376 pounds. Size of his chest was 170 centimeters or 67 inches, and he had an arm span of 275 centimeters or 9 feet 0.2 inches. Vina also had a 340 millimeters, or 13.4 inches long hands. This is the biggest known hand size ever. Vina was born in February 27, 1909 in Helsinki, Finland and died April 13, 1963, at the age of 54 years. Vina was the tallest living person between the years 1940 and 1963. Vina was normal-sized when he was a kid, but began to grow faster than other kids when he was around 7 or 8 years old. When Vina was 21 years old, he was already 220 centimeters tall and very strong. In 1935 he traveled to Europe, and traveled around Europe as a circus performer and wrestler. He returned home in 1939, to serve in the Finnish army during the Winter War, and he is considered to be the tallest soldier ever. Number 4. The fourth tallest person of all time was Leonid Stoddnik. Leonid was born on 5th of August 1969 in Ukraine. He died on August 24, 2014. The real height of Leonid is not known. It's claimed that he was 256 centimeters or 8 feet and 4 3/4 inches tall. At some phase, his weight was 200 kilograms, or 440 pounds. Leonid had no interest in being in any record books, so he refused to be measured. Ukrainian Book of Records once measured him to be 244 centimeters or 8 feet and 1/8 of an inch tall. Leonid was normal-sized when he was a kid. His excessive growth began after brain surgery at the age of 13. Number 3. The third tallest person of all time was John Carroll. John was 264 centimeters or 8 feet 8 inches tall. His standing height was lower though, because of the curvature of his spine. John was born on 1932 in Buffalo, New York, and died on 1969. His abnormal growth started when he was 16. When he was 6 feet 2 inches tall, and his growth never stopped. When he was 16 he was muscular and very strong, but as his height increased, his strength levels decreased, and he had to use crutches later on. Number 2. The second tallest person who have ever lived, was John Regan. John was 267 centimeters, or 8 feet 9 inches tall, but weighed only 80 kilograms or 175 pounds. He had been heavier, as earlier he had weighed 136 kilograms, or 300 pounds. John was born in Tennessee, USA on 16th of February 1868 and died September 12, 1905. During his childhood, John was normal-sized, but he began to grow very rapidly at the age of 13, due to overproduction of growth hormone. Number 1. The tallest person who have ever lived was Robert Wadlow. Robert was 272 centimeters or 8 feet 11.1 inches tall the last time his height was measured. Despite not being overweight, Robert weighed 199 kilograms or 439 pounds. Robert was born on 22nd of February 1918 in Illinois, USA, and died 15th of July 1940, when he was just 22 years old. Robert was normal-sized child when he was born, about 51 centimeters or 1 foot 8 inches tall, but started to grow rapidly. By the age of 5, Robert was already 163 centimeters or 5 feet 4 inches tall. When Robert was 8 years old, he was already taller than his father, who was 180.3 centimeters or 5 foot 11 inches tall. When Robert graduated from high school, he was 251 centimeters or 8 feet 3 inches tall. Robert's foot was 47 centimeters or 18.5 inches long and his shoe size was 75, using European sizing system, or 37 AA using US sizing system. Robert's enormous height was caused by hyperplasia of his pituitary gland, which causes abnormally high levels of the human growth hormone, which promotes growth.